That's what happens when you're your own tech guy, man. That's the unfortunate, sad reality of everything we do here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. Right now, we're broadcasting live from an undisclosed location. Hopefully, you've been tuning in, listening to the sound from wherever you may be. We're chilling out, relaxing. Got some scholars on deck who are going to be performing live for us throughout the evening. It's about approximately 10 p.m. We try to be on time, but situations transpired, technical difficulties. People couldn't even imagine what it took to get this all together. If you're catching this on footage, you don't even know. I want to say Benny showing us to my grandmother, my mother, my godmother back in New York and Florida. Send my love out to my family and friends. Say hello to the haters out there, man. I wish you well nonetheless. We had a lot of scholars coming up on deck, but I want to give a couple quick public service announcements. First off, on July 13th, which I believe is Monday, there's going to be an indie media and lab event which is going to be taking place for youth, who I believe 13 to 16, being organized by the IMC and a lot of effort being put by Jason Keist. That'll be from 9 a.m. to I believe approximately 3 p.m. from July 13th to the 16th, taking place next week. The IMC is located at 202 South Broadway. A lot of stuff going on in the community, a lot of issues I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Michael Jackson situation. A lot of folks have seen, man. I could say, man, I don't know if you heard, but Michael Jackson died. I don't know if anybody told you. But basically, in past week, it was one of the craziest things to see the memorial that took place. It was quite amazing. I have never seen so many people glued on someone's funeral. It makes it hard to be famous now, man. You gotta gauge people now by how you die and who's at your tribute, and whether there's any sad words mentioned by your kids and stuff. And it was kind of gut-wrenching, and at the same time, my heart really did go out to Michael Jackson because I thought about all the leeches making money off of him and his death. I'm sure somebody's going to tape that, pay-per-view that. There's going to be a DVD. There's going to be all the recordings. Along with that, along the way, a lot of undisclosed footage of Michael Jackson is going to come out and show. I'm like, man. And a lot of people, every time he would come up in the news, it was always with some sort of, euphemism or some sort of comment. Oh, Jacko Wacko was seen, touching children. Oh, yeah, they were his, but, could have been freaky maybe. And like all this, circumstantial stuff. And I'm glad he's in a better place than he is now, man, because he could not live his regular life. But what the messed up thing was that with Michael Jackson, so many people were trying to find out information about him that it blocked up a lot of websites. There was a lot of clog to the point where people in Iran couldn't Twitter about getting, political justice and getting some equity in the election results because their internet was so bogged down by the weight of people trying to go to, find out about Michael Jackson and where his funeral was going to be and getting a ticket and whatnot. So that was kind of messed up and shows us where our values are, because a lot of people got to recognize the fact that we made him a demigod. Whether you believe it or not, there's sometimes people on TV without even thinking of it, we elevate them to a status where they're beyond human. And that's, once that happens, it's like, he's more important than people basically killing themselves trying to get their vote to count. I'm not saying they're going for democracy, but no one knew for a week. It was like the hottest topic, and it was really crazy. And, oh, Michael Jackson died. Let's look over here. Let's look at Michael Jackson's funeral. Like all of our attention toward the other major issues, like the economy tanking, all the craziness going on. We completely diverted our attention away. So I don't know what's going on. And all the networks that did that were people who hated him. And they were making money off of them doing that, which is ironic, right? They're distracting you. They're making money and making money off of somebody they didn't like. So I thought that was a little bit ironic. Couple of other situations I wanted to mention in the area. A lot of situation with the university and the admissions situation that's going on. A lot of folks may not have heard, but there was a category 1 for people who had political powers and connections, and apparently over 800 or close to 800 people since 2005 have been admitted through this special process whereby the Board of Trustees or political powers would make recommendations to the chancellor to press the admissions office to reconsider admitting students. And so apparently the law school has admitted that they let in underqualified applicants or applicants, and eventually in exchange got scholarships or jobs for some of the alumni who were in the lower end of their scale. And I'm thinking to myself, I heard all this news, I was like, I don't really care. I don't really care, and the chancellor and all this stuff, I just don't care, man. All I want people to do is to shut up about affirmative action, because this is 800 people we know for sure got let in who shouldn't have been let in, who I'm pretty sure they weren't minorities. I'm gonna put some money on their political favors and connection. Those weren't poor people. Those weren't people who didn't have means, right? So we've known through the history of the university since its inception, people with political favor have been getting advantages, and this legitimizes it. And people can think what they want, but it's been going on long before 2005. And some people were like, oh, do you think the chancellor's gonna get fired? They're gonna put pressure on him. Like, do you know the chancellor? The chancellor is slippery, man, from all the cracks and crevices under which he has to, remove himself and elevate. But man, I talk a lot of trash out there. People know. I say it to his face. He knows, man. He always asks me questions. He actually gives me dap when I see him. I'm like, what's this dude? He's giving me dap. It's like, it's a chancellor. Chancellor, what a dick. Chancellor Herman. We're having a good time doing, enjoying ourselves. I want to thank all the people who made this possible, all the different artists and scholars who are going to come out through the evening. I always say I bless the microphone and shine it first, perhaps salivated on now that I got my metal equipment on my face. But we're going to have a good time tonight. Got a lot of scholars on deck. People who are coming from the local community are going to pour their hearts out. I always warm the microphone. I warm it up, trying to chase the ice cream man so I get the good ice cream, the chocolate with the chocolate sprinkles. I haven't seen that. They don't do that around this neighborhood. What's wrong with Urbana-Champaign? You don't have an ice cream man. There should be an ice cream man during the summer, right? In your neighborhood? Damn. That's what happens when you live north of university. There's no ice cream man on Champaign. And Champaign. They're saying she lives close to the university, but it's in Champaign, so you know what's going on over here. Too many black people. But anyhow, we're having a good time, man. We're having a good time making comments on all these different issues and situations. You want to give me some feedback, you can email me at WRFU@comcast.net. I'm never too good for criticism. You can offer me and think about, offer feedback on the witticisms I spit over the microphone. I appreciate all the love and support. We're going to keep going, man. Remember me. What's going on, folks? It's WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. Go ahead. It's hard being your home sound guy, technical person, assistant, and whatnot. I want to thank all the folks who have come out thus far, exactly, making me look better with each second that passes. I want to thank all the folks who are staying tuned with us. I want to thank you for watching us on the internet, watching us on TV, watching us live right now during the stream. I want to thank everyone who's supporting us via the radio, whether it's a car stereo or, a little antenna, your clock radio that barely picks up the frequency. We appreciate your love and support because our radio station can only be heard from about a block away from the building itself, and that's if you're holding the antenna with your right hand and holding on to the frequency and the same with your other hand. But regardless, we want to collect your donations. Donate funds by visiting WRFU.net. WRFU.net. We are a broke radio. Not me. The radio station is broke. Radio station is broke. Got to be clear. Got to make. I want people thinking things. We're having a good time right now. A lot of scholars going to bless us for the evening. Again, I want to remind you, July 13th to the 16th, going at the IMC located at 202 South Broadway. There will be a independent media labs and arts for the youth, which is being organized by the IMC as an effort to reach out to the youth and share the media and wisdom with them. But we got a lovely face to my left on the screen on the right. We want to bring up forward. Can you tell us your name and what you're doing? Who are you? Why you just rolled up on me like this? Tell them your name, who you are.
My name's Elizabeth Simpson. I'm trying to get close to Ray.
Her name is Elizabeth since she's trying to get close to it. Is that believable? That's so not believable.
It's totally believable. Since the age of 7 or 8, I've been playing guitar in hopes that one day I could be on the show. I got my wish in January, and now I have my second opportunity, and now I'm actually going to get to touch Ray.
Oh my God. I don't even know if I was sperm at that point. Is that
what? Oh God, how old am I?
How old am I? I don't even know what's going on here. But just turned dramatically worse. I don't know where we're going with that one. But tell them what you're going to do here for us. Tell them where you're coming from, who you're representing, organization, self, etc.
I am here to play some music in support of WRFU.
Really?
Yes, in the show.
Oh, really? That's cool.
It is actually. It's really awesome. And a definite shout out to Jason Keist and IMC for the Indie Media Arts Lab that's happening next week. It's a really amazing effort. Once again, showing that people can get together and provide for themselves and their children and youth. Amazing opportunity next week.
Hopefully those youth come away with something for that as well. But let's focus on you for the night.
Me, right.
Do you have a website? So give them some information on how they can contact you. Once they hear your voice, when they hear you sing, they're going to want more information. We might as well just give it to them right now.
Okay. As someone in the background says, my website.
My stalker has a stalker.
Progress is ElizaCorp, ELIZACORP as in Paul S at Yahoo is the email, and ElizaCorp.com is the website.
ElizaCorp.com.
And I have an album.
Woo, an album.
So you can get it.
Is Lil Wayne on it?
No,
I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Because he's.
Well, he is.
He has a cameo with everyone. I'm gonna mention him in every TV show. Cause he comes out with like 3 songs a week, man. It's ridiculous.
He does. Well, I'm on Monday, and then he works with other people on.
Oh, that's good that you worked that out. That's good that you worked it out. So what's the name of the first song you're gonna do for us tonight?
The first song I'm gonna do is called Transparent Things.
Transparent Things. Is that original or is that a cover?
It is original, and it's based off of
how clairvoyant of you.
A Nabokov book called Transparent Things that a friend of mine gave me, and the friend passed away, so the song's about him.
Oh, wow. Transparent Things. Elizabeth Simpson, ElizaCorp, Yahoo.com. Let her take over the vocals.
All right. Yep. These transparent things led me past you, where loves my nose. Where your hands have been, and you say, why not? Give me hope, let loose my fingers, and justice to friends. Let me not live in shadows. I place my lips where your hands have been before you say from my sleep says hey. Why not?
Don't be stingy with the clapping, folks. Don't act like you
As long as I get Ray's smile, I'm all set.
People act like they're not getting blessed right now in the building right now, having some scholars blessing us. Like I said, I look good on the microphone. I look even better when these scholars come to the microphone, having a great time right now. Transparent Things by Elizabeth Simpson. What's the name of the next song you're going to do for us?
I'm going to do a Leonard Cohen song called Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. I have no idea who that is.
Generation Gap. Generation Gap.
Oh,
Okay,
man, I
it's
was
okay,
a
it's
sperm.
okay.
I was at least a
Actually, but we've got people younger in the audience who know who Leonard Cohen is, so you just were out that day.
I'm just not cool like that, man. I need to get
That's
hip,
okay.
hip to the
You'll
lingo.
catch up.
Get
It's
hip
okay.
to the
It's
lingo.
okay.
That's all you, Elizabeth Simpson,
All right,
folks.
here goes. They say there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, baby, I've been here before. I've seen these rooms and I've walked these floors. You know, I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, hallelujah. what's really going on below. Now you don't really share that with me, do you? Well, there was a time when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Wow, folks, we're getting blessed right now. Want to thank Elizabeth Simpson.
Thank you so much.
For blessing the microphone, blessing the show. Give them your information again. Tell them where you're at. Give them your email, etc.
My name is Elizabeth Simpson. I'm in the proper side of Wright Street, which is Urbana-Champaign. You can find me online at elizacorps.com.
Fantastic. Thank you to Elizabeth Simpson for blessing the microphone as she has done in the past. Thank you so much. It's WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. Quick interlude. You have Clara Bean coming up next on the microphone.
She's
chilling,
so
relaxed. She's ready to go.
So
primed, lubed, etc. Smacking. We're going to get it going, man. Give us 5 minutes. We'll be right back. Keep staying tuned to the show.
Bringing you the hottest, the most exclusive music out there. WRFU-LP, Urbana, 104.5 FM. This is the one and only Magnetic. You are listening to the show.
I got a bachelor's degree.
What's going on, folks? It's WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. Some people are feeling themselves a little extra harder, maybe. Having a good time, relaxing, gyrating, live Art4 taking place. I want to thank all the folks who've helped to contribute thus far, putting all their effort and energy. I want to thank Joe. I want to thank Tommy D, who's coming up in a little bit. Mr. T. Going to thank Young Phenom. I want to thank Clara. I want to thank Elizabeth. I want to thank Kevin Corey is going to be performing, Andy Marillion who's going to be performing in a bit. I want to thank Emmanuel, I want to thank Anna who's also put energy, and everyone else who's contributed thus far, all the folks who are watching live right now. I say my mouth moves faster. I don't talk quickly, I just say you're listening slowly. So you're listening too slowly. Change gears, speed up with me, man. We're shifting into third gear. You hear the RPMs going up. You hear the RPMs going up. It's not my car. If you want to give us some feedback, you can email at WRFU@comcast.net, WRFU@comcast.net. We're having a good time right now. Different scholars going to bless the microphone. I need to shut up more, so got another scholar right here to my left who's going to bless the microphone. Tell them your name and where you're coming from, who you are.
My name is Clara.
Don't tell me, go. Tell the microphone, man. Talk to the people out there, man.
Hi. Hello. I've never been on the radio before, but my name is Clara Balbine. I am a student at the university, but also an active community member, and I am here to support WRFU. I'm going to play a couple of acoustic songs.
Yep. So we're chilling right now, another Friday night. I want to thank everyone. You can visit us and send us more feedback at myspace.com/theshow1045. What's the name of the first song you're going to do for us?
The first song is going to, I don't really have good names for my songs, so it's called Moving Song, and it's kind of it's about
you're moving, how's
I'm moving, and until today, actually, I was kind of terrified of it, and I wrote this song about a person, but also just my general feelings about everyone in this community that I feel anxious about leaving.
Oh, you're leaving the community? Oh, you graduated?
But not permanently. I'm just moving for a little bit, I think.
Is that what you're telling yourself? That's what helps you sleep at night?
Dude,
What's up with that? I struck a nerve. There was a monkey on your shoulder, and I hit him and slapped him in the face. So, the name of the song, Moving Song? Is that what it's called?
Moving Song.
Moving Song. We're getting kinetic as the night passes, not being stagnant. Moisten my palate as we persist. I want to thank you all, folks, for staying tuned. Clara Bean is going to come over with Moving Song. You're going to bless the microphone.
Thank you. I like that I'm a scholar. It's funny how life deals you things you don't expect. or how we plan for the worst but always hope for the best. And through all those mysterious things that don't get said, you are always in my head. And I'll take this guitar and nothing else, and I'll move so far away, and I'll make big plans for myself, and I'll go far, but I will trust you with my heart, and I know we'll be together again someday. And I'm sorry for the neglect that I've dealt on my friends, and this treacherous heart that ruins love time and again. And I apologize so bad, but I know I have to leave. Goodbye kiss to Ben and Lainey, and I'll take this guitar and little things, some dirty clothes and tools and lots of dusty memories, and you'll go far, and I'll learn to balance work and play, and I know we'll be together again someday. And I'll take this guitar and nothing more, and I'll move so far away, and I'll find out what life has in store, and you'll go far, and I will trust you with my heart, and I know we'll be together again someday.
Give it up, folks. Don't be stingy with the clapping, man. Don't make me point people out in the audience. It's never cool to be the one in the audience. Clara Bean is blessing us and gracing us right now on the show. WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. Thank you to her. Folks always wonder what they're going to get when they tune into the show. Quite frankly, I have no freaking clue. It's different every single Friday. Different scholars come and bless us, do different things, converge in the microphone, collaborate from different angles. So who was that about again? Was it a...
I mean, it's about everyone.
Microphone go.
It's
Everyone?
It's about everyone that I
Oh,
love
there's a guy,
and care
there's a
about.
guy,
Okay, yeah.
Everyone, but it's one person. I don't want to say nothing. He might be listening. I don't want to say it. That's cool. I didn't mean to blow up the spots like that, man. Give the contact info. Where can they find you when they get in touch with you?
Oh boy. Okay, that's a hard one. I don't have anything recorded, nor do I have a website. So I'm pretty impossible
Stalker.
to get in touch with. So
Give me your email. How about email?
I don't want to give you my address, but my email is is clarahoag@gmail.com. So CLARAHOAG@gmail.com.
Clara Hoag, Clara Hoag.
Email me. When I do have a recording, I will give you one somehow.
And she'll reply.
I will reply.
It's all about
to your
access.
email.
Access to information, folks. We're breaking down here many different regards. It's like a shovel. We can put like a little, when your website comes out, we can have like a fake ribbon we can put across the room and we can cut it.
Oh, the mayor could come and cut it.
Yeah, we can get
No.
there. For the opening of your website. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. So what's the name of the next song you're going to do for us?
The next song is a song called Plague Song. 'Cause
Plague?
Again, I don't have good titles, but it's about the Black Plague.
It's very original.
Wanted to write it.
The Black Plague.
Yeah.
That's a compelling topic. Artists have been like glancing over this topic for years. It's a hotbed of information and metaphors ready from which to be drawn to draw beautiful music, and from which Clara has drawn here.
Yeah.
The plague, man. The plague is blessing us.
It's a fun song to stomp your feet to.
Fun song, maybe to catch a parasite or something.
Or
Or just kick it. Just kick it like that. We good like that. The plague. Here we go. Clara Bean, take it over, miss.
Thank you. I hope I remember the lyrics to this song. They'll never know. They say that love is easy and life is hard. Without a dime in your pocket, you won't get far. Got a dying urge to know you more, so we all get together behind closed doors. And the wine is aplenty and the night is young, and the wolf cries mercy at the yellow tongue. But for all we've encountered and all that we've done, we're all gonna die in a couple of months. For the ships are blooming with westward mass full of scoundrels and scurvy and booty and rats that nobody saw coming and nobody could tell, and the moon stayed high above the silent bells. So poor man, work your daily toil, and sinner, waste all your spoils. The Lord is blind, and he don't mind wrath gonna fall like rain from the sky. And bring your alms to the devil's lair and pray for a miracle from there. Cause the church is empty and God don't care. The church is empty and God don't care. I shouldn't have said that, should I? And life is hell, and the Lord is blind, and his judgment fell on the weak and the weary, starving and fed, and the people died, and the Lord fled, and the Lord fled, and the Lord fled, and the Lord
fled. Everyone's still recovering from the should we be was that supposed to be funny? No. We're having a great time right now. It's like, should we be laughing at that? Having a great time right now. It's WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. I want to thank everyone for their patience, chilling out, relaxing with us. Tell us what's the name of the next song you're going to do for us.
I'm going to play another song.
Another song?
Oh.
Pues. Sure. No. You're going to do one? Show another song?
Of course I'll do another song.
Another song. Clara Bean.
I thought I was only doing 2.
Here we go. Clara Bean, here we go, man. We're unscripted, unedited. Everything is live like we do it, man. And keep going with the flow. What's the name of the next song you're going to do?
It's called Dust, and it's about my experiences making art.
Experiences making art. Dust. Why?
No, I can't do that one.
Blood of Christ. Apparently, Blood of Christ was a request from the audience. Blood of Christ. It's a little religious, perhaps sacrilegious, but we won't even touch into that topic right there.
We already touched it.
We're trying to stay Pope free. We're trying to do at least one show Pope free. What do we? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I guess.
We're having to get to Clara Bean.
Thank you. Everything I own and all the people that I know are all covered in a thin layer of dust. So all the clothes that I wear and all the meals that I prepare are all covered in a thin layer of dust. So small, sometimes it's hard to see. So impenetrably tiny, sometimes it's even hard to believe. But it's all in the dust. Oh, it's all in the dust. So all the books that I read, all the papers and magazines are all covered in a thin layer of dust. And all the words that I say and this guitar that I play are all covered in a thin layer of dust. Don't be afraid of what you cannot see, 'cause it won't go away no matter how much you scrub and clean, 'cause it's all in the dust. Oh, it's all in the dust.
WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. Want to thank Clara for her performance, man. Thank you for coming out and doing your thing. We appreciate you coming out here. Give me your contact information once more.
Okay, C-L-A-R...
Get your mic, girl. Get your mic. You need my mic. Trying to take my FaceTime away.
CLARAHOAG@gmail.com. So if you want to get in touch with me about getting a tape or a CD, when I have one, I will certainly get one to you. Thank you.
There you go, folks. Thank you to Clara. Next up on deck is going to be Andy Marillion. Is going to bless the sounds. Want to keep staying tuned with us. It's a show, WRFU up here on 104.5 FM. We'll be back after one song. What's going on, folks? It's WRFU up here on 104.5 FM. We're progressing forward as night passes. Time is getting closer to midnight. We give a little caress at 10 p.m., a little massage at 11, and we smack it in the Sunday at midnight. So we're getting blessed by different artists and scholars, getting better as we progress through the evening. Got another scholar to my left on the right on the camera. Oh, my voice crack. I feel like I'm going through puberty here. But he's got your little beard. Oh my gosh, he's so hairy. He's so hairy. Oh my gosh. Tell me your name and where you're coming from.
I'm Andy Marillion. I'm coming from Urbana.
Talking to the microphone.
I'm Andy Marillion, and I'm coming from Urbana.
Give them your website. Give them some information about yourself. Tell them who you are. How did you end up next to me?
All these are MySpace / blah, blah, blah. NDMO Rock, Trailer Park Moses, and the #1 Furious Type.
Furious Type. Turn down the red all the way to the top right. So we're chilling right now, relaxing. Like I said, is this show, myspace.com/this show 1045. Got Andy Marillion, NDMO Rock, myspace.com/NDMO Rock. Also Trailer Park Moses. Gonna bless the sounds. Andy has a beautiful voice, I guarantee you, folks. What's the name of the song gonna do for us? First song gonna do?
First song I'm gonna do is a cover. First song I'm gonna do is a cover. It's called Human Nature.
Is Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh my! Did you know he died? I don't know if you heard. We should close caption this. We're close captioning for all the folks out there. I remember when I saw it on I was watching Fox News and they were like, "Oh, Michael Jackson is like he's dying, he's passing." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, first he was in the hospital, and then it's the first time anyone famous has ever passed away and actually cared. Not to be like mean or vindictive or something like that. But I swear Michael Jackson has been helping ugly people have sex since he was born. Like just making songs that were beautiful. And Andy Marillion is gonna bless the microphone now, doing Human Nature, folks. WRFU up here at 104.5 FM is the show. Keep staying tuned with us, Andy. It's all you, man.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks for having me on the show again. Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. I hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sigh. Get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that is human nature. Why does he do me this way? If they say why, tell them that is human nature. Why does he do me this way? Reaching out to touch a stranger, electric eyes are all around. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. They say why, tell them that is human nature. Why does he do me this way? They say why, tell them that is human nature. Why does he do me this way? I like living this way, I like loving this way. across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. They say, why? Tell them that is human nature. Why does he do me this way? They say, why? Tell them that is human nature. Why does he do me this way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. Way. I like loving this way.
R.I.P.
Wow. For folks I know, we're actually going to cancel the rest of the show. It's going to be a Michael Jackson tribute. Rock With You will be next. I Want to Be There will be the song subsequent to that. We're having a great time right now, relaxing now. It's the show, WRFU, up here on 104.5 FM, on every Friday night. Also Mondays at 11 o'clock on Channel 6 and Wednesdays at 11 o'clock on Channel 7. So if you're out there, you might catch us on demand next semester. We hope, probably late fall we'll be on demand in Illinois and Denver, hopefully. So we'll keep pushing, pressing, see what goes with that. Thank you to Andy Merville's beautiful voice. What is the name of the next song you're going to do for us?
I don't actually have a name for it. I wrote it this morning.
A name.
Yeah. I guess it's not.
This morning you wrote the song?
Yeah, it's called Obvious, I guess.
Obvious.
That's what we'll call it.
Obvious. The lyrics, are the lyrics about something you were doing earlier today, or is it?
No.
So you're on a toilet, like, obvious. It's obvious. I'm on the toilet.
Could you hear the vocals before?
We could hear the vocals. Yeah, we could. So having a great time now. Andy Beverly, MySpace.com/NDMO Rock. Also MySpace.com/Trailer Park Moses, and also
MySpace.com/1 Furious Type.
One Furious Type. There you go, folks. Andy Marillion, obviously. Obvious.
All right, I wrote this song this morning. It's called Obvious.
What makes you discover? What makes you live? What keeps your discussions down by your shins? What lets you believe what you cannot touch? What is your direction when it hurts too much? Why do you suffer as if you're all alone? What tells you to go on? That you're not far from home. We are not alone. Isn't it more than what you see? It's obvious. What makes you suspicious? What makes you whole? What makes you deliver? You're lying so well. What makes you ask questions? What makes you love? What makes you shiver? is on above. We are not alone. Isn't it obvious? More than what you see, isn't it obvious? What gives you forgiveness? Can you forgive yourself? Have you asked the right questions? Gain more than earthly wealth? What makes you suspicious? Is it in your head? What makes you lay down? Now that you've made your bed, what gives you willies when you know it's not right? What makes you safe even in your darkest night? We are not alone, isn't it? More than what you see, isn't it obvious? Isn't it? Why do you suffer as if you're all alone? What tells you to go on? You're not far from home, isn't it? Isn't it obvious?
Free art being disseminated for folks out
there.
there.
There was no subliminal meaning. That was
given
just
out
a bunch
from
of crappy words, I think.
There you go. Isn't it obvious, folks? We're having a great time right now, broadcasting live. WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM is the show. Always disseminating information and frequencies, gyrating and vibrating from our vocal cords, disseminating information about different situations. July 13th to the 16th, the IMC will be coordinating an independent media lab and youth events for the arts, teaching youth basically between 13 and 16, starting 9 a.m. And primarily Jason Keiss is one of the individuals coordinating that effort, but many individuals from the community were putting on that event where they'll be teaching youth how to manipulate and manage art and media. So having a great time now. Andy Marillion, myspace.com/NDMO Rock. Also Trailer Park Moses, and also the number 1 Furious Type. What's the name of the next song you're gonna do for us? Bless us with.
The next song's also a cover.
Also a cover. What's the name of the next song?
I'll Be There.
I'll Be There. That's ironic.
Called you on.
That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. No lie, man. That's one of my favorite. I can listen to that song and I just see him as a little kid. I'm like, just sliding across the floor, having a good time.
Yeah.
Having a great time now. myspace.com/theshow1045. Andy Marilion's gonna bless your ears right now. You're not gonna believe what's gonna come out of his mouth right now. And you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Well, actually we do know, but sing along with him, man. Andy Marillion, take it over, man. It's all you.
Everything aside, this is one of the most influential musicians of all time. That's the only reason why I've never played a cover on the show. I've played on the show like 4 times, but why not?
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. And oh, I'll be there to comfort you. Build my world and dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you, yeah. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on, yes I will. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. I build my world and dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you, yeah. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. I'll be there. I'll be there, yeah, yeah. Just call my name and I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Folks, Andy Marillion.
Michael was the man.
Michael was the man. I want to thank Andy for coming out, blessing us. Thank you so much for coming out, man. Always doing your thing. Thank you, another crooner, blessing the microphone, another unsigned diamond shining from the Champaign Urbana area, blessing the microphone and the space. It's covering my camera light, man. We're having a good time right now. Check them out at myspace.com/NDMO Rock. The letter N is in Nevada, D is in Denver, M is in Michigan, O is in Oregon, rock / from MySpace. Also, the number 1 Furious Type, and also myspace.com/Trailer Park Moses. Having a good time, man. All the things you see out here and that emanate from my mouth, I can honestly say, you never know what's going to happen each Friday that comes. You have different scholars come and bless me. People perhaps, because of the misconceptions they have of me or the notions they have of me, stereotypes, etc., they think it's going to come out one way and then tune into the show. Honestly, I never know what's going to happen. You can't even imagine the madness that goes into preparing all of this. Sometimes everything comes together at the last second. I'm very grateful to all the artists, all the people working behind the camera. Thank you to Emmanuel. Thank you to Anna. Thank Manuel. Everyone with Joe. Mr. T who's coming up on next. Kevin Corey, Young Phenom. Got Andy Marillion. Got Clara Bean. Also Elizabeth Simpson who performed earlier today. I want to thank all the different artists who've contributed and all the folks who support the show. Definitely very grateful. I'm blessed through my small, narrow-minded lens through which I peer through the world. And just know, man, just because you look at me, you hear something I say, we don't have the same situation and perception. I go from early on in the day to kicking it with some of the smartest people you can even imagine who undoubtedly control 2% of the wealth in the country. At some juncture, I'm confident of that, to go into situations where I'm kicking it from everyone in the community and also from kicking it to my family, man. You don't know what it's like to get that phone call and say, hey, we have no food in the refrigerator. We don't know where the money's, man. Welfare stamps, and it's been a long weekend, 4-day weekend, July 4th, and the office is closed and everything's been delayed a day. And so when you hear me offer these opinions and thoughts from my mind, just because perhaps you don't agree with them, doesn't mean I don't have a place in, a situation and base from which they emanate. Like I said, it's just we're going through different things. Just because you see me smiling, looking at the camera, staring dead at the lens of the eye, doesn't mean we're going through the same things. It doesn't mean you know what's going on in the back of my head, man. I'm smiling on camera, but you don't know what's going on in the backdrop. Thank you to everyone who's contributed thus far, all the scholars. Next up on deck is Young Phenom, gonna bless the microphone. Hopefully Dre Bill finishes off tonight, but if not, Young Phenom and Kevin Corey and Mr. T. It's another live performance. They have never practiced before. They've never, literally, they've never seen each other, and they're gonna do a song together, or 2 songs, 3 songs together. And it's gonna be another, social experiment that we have on here. I say some biomusical engineering, as I like to call it. Can I get a degree in that? It's the university. I get Chancellor Herman. What a dick. He'll give me something. He'll give me a degree in something. Chancellor Richard Herman. What a dick. I see him, man. He's saying something sometimes, man. He look at me, saying my voice. Why are you looking at me like that, man? You don't know me like that. That guy is slippery. All the admission scandal that's going on, I always tell him to his face what's going on. And people are like, oh, why do you do that, man? Like, look, when you come from a certain situation and you got it like that, you could do it like that. If you don't like that, shut your mouth, man. You're not helping the cause. Don't check the box if you're not going to represent. Don't put you Latino. Don't put you black. Don't put you native. If you're not going to rep where you're from, man, send my love out to my family and friends, man. Always thinking of my heart and forward. So Benny showing us to my grandmother, my mother, my godmother back in New York and Florida. Send my love out to my family and friends. Young Phenom is up next with Kevin Corey, man. Let's take a quick intermission. One song, woo, the camera, ooh, about to moonwalk across from the side. We're chilling out, relaxing. It's the show. WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM. Take a break. Act like it's not hard to be the own sound guy, technician, etc. Putting all the buttons, man. Pushing it back and forth. I want to thank all the scholars who've contributed thus far. All the folks supporting us from the community. Also the folks watching us on the internet. All the folks who are watching us on the re-recording, and also the folks who are listening on WRFU up here, Urbana 104.5 FM, the most important venue at the moment. Got some scholars to my left, on the screen on the right. Tell them who you are. Let's do a quick mic check and see what's going on. Young Phenom, what's going on? Who's to the left, to your right on the screen?
Kevin Corey.
Okay, give them some websites, give them some information about yourselves.
MySpace.com, Young Phenom 217. YOUNGPHENOM
217.
Kevin Corey, KVIN. CORY, MySpace.com/Kevin Corey, KEVANCORY.
And most importantly, we got Mr. T in the background, Mr. Tom Garza, blessing and specs right there. Folks out there going to see something live. They practiced together for the first time 30 seconds ago. Yeah. The first time. We're going to see what happens. Like I said, man, it's a little social experiment we do here. A little biomusical engineering. We're getting degrees in there. Man. Throw some D's on them, man. Throw some JDs, some MDs, some PhDs, some bachelor's degrees, going all 360 degrees back and forth. Hopefully when we turn 360, hopefully it's a different situation. I don't want to see the same thing twice, man. Having a good time right now. What's the name of the first song you're going to do for us?
It's You.
It's you?
It's you.
It's you? It's me? It's not. It's you. It's you. All right, we go. I don't even know what's going on. What is it about?
Pretty much just talking about, you know what I'm saying, you trying to holler at a girl, right? And she just laughs it off like it's funny. Like you trying to be funny. It's like, no, I'm not being funny. You being funny. You the one being funny, girl.
I try to be a nice guy.
I'm trying to be serious with your ass, but you know.
Stuff happens when you go out, man. Stuff happens. I'm not even going to tell that story because this is not PG-13. You tell stories sometimes, they escalate the situation. I don't want to talk about that on the TV. Having a good time. So it's you, Young Phenom, Kevin Corey, Mr. T, man. I'm going to let you do your thing, man. Bless the microphone. We're getting better as the night progresses. Here we go, man. Young Phenom, take it over, man.
You must think I ain't serious, at least what I say ain't. But never tripping though, you gon' see me make cake. Endless flow, I can hang with the late grade and keep it on the low. Your body banging like a tray 8. I'm no comedian, but you should let your boy lean it in. Whipped cream between, have you screaming in. I'm never fiending it, and every cool phrase that I say, this young phenom be meaning it. No smile on my face, so J ain't playing. Got a freak style, understanding what I'm aiming. No complaining when I'm in your sheets staying. Get your super wet and have your love muscles raining. My hacking stuck up is useless to pursuing sharp tongue, but speak smooth like I looped it. Games is for lames, baby girl, don't confuse it. Don't think for a second you can play me like I'm stupid, cause it's you.
Game that I play when I'm trying to say, girl, I hate it when you walk away. It's not a smile on my face when I feel this way. Girl, I wish you didn't have to play.
Giggly chicks can get a giggity. Legs spread out in the air, that's a lickety split. Now I ain't talking about partying when I'm saying you're getting bent. Have your face down in the cushion, find out how I like to hit. Down, but I ain't sticking around. I'm a grinder, man. There's plenty chips to get in town. You dig? Quit your hating and let the man's in your crib. I bet I change your thoughts on me when I'm in your rib. All this child's play starting to get old now. Used to look hot, now you're getting cold now. Using too much of that attitude, now I'm surpassing you. Rhyme with my clique, just laughing at you. Cause you fine, don't mean I'm trying to wine and dine. I'm trying to have you up all night like some white lines. Girl, I have you amped up, cramped up, knees sore, you don't wanna even stand up, it's you.
It's not a game that I play when I'm trying to say, girl, I hate it when you walk away. There's not a smile on my face when I'm trying to say, girl, I wish you didn't have to play.
Is you fed up or was your day effed up? Cause if that's what you want, take it to the next jump. I'm trying to be courteous, but girl, you acting like you never heard of this. Complaining, know your body thirsts for this. Let me quench it, drenching any ligament you mention. Your friends, cause I'm look like henchmen. I ain't clowning, I'm just keeping it real, miss. Yeah, I'm here for now, but who's to tell when that meal hits? Phenom vanish, heartbreak damage, can a female stand it? So take advantage later on, it might be too hard to manage. Walk away, and that'll be your darkest day. Bring light to your life, shorty, scared to shine, I'm on my way. Girl, don't jeopardize the good thing, all because of mood swings. I mean, you see what the do bring. I got that beast swag, baby girl, and take a guess. Who's the bottom of my food chain? It's you.
It's not a game that I play when I'm trying to say, girl, I hate it when you walk away. There ain't a smile on my face when I feel this way. Girl, I wish you didn't have to play. Yeah, ooh.
Give it up, folks.
Yeah.
You're getting blessed.
What up?
Local talent, man. Let's take the sweat off, man. Take the sweat off. Working hard, man. They're working hard here. Woo! You don't even know how much technology. We got enough to light a small country right now. Enough power to, you know, China's competing with us right now. They're probably hacking my files as we speak. Having a good time now, relaxing, gyrating. My throat is vibrating. Someone coming through the door, different scholars coming through. Tell me what's the name of the next song you're going to do for us.